I'm so competitive and so emotional. Caitlin Clark reflects on the hardest truth she had to accept about herself. Caitlin Clark's larger-than-life game brought record ratings to women's college basketball. And once she was drafted #1 overall by the Indiana Fever, her popularity only grew, causing a trickle-down effect on the entire WNBA. Clark is now the biggest star in the sport, and that's true now even though she's dealt with one injury after another this year. The WNBA regular season is wrapping up, and though her Fever have clinched a playoff spot, Clark will sadly not be there to help, as those injuries have caused her to be ruled out for the year. Just because she's the league's most popular player by far doesn't mean that Clark gets a free pass to do what she wants on the court. In fact, the opposite is true, as she's been targeted by other teams with hard fouls that have sometimes straddled the line between clean and dirty. Clark recently partnered with the pharmaceutical company Lilly to promote kids living a healthy lifestyle. Part of that partnership entailed shooting a video with a bunch of kids at school in which they all got to ask her a question. The video is super cute and proof of why Clark's personality has helped her become such a superstar. While most kids ask softball questions like what is Clark's favorite animal or does she like to eat her vegetables, one teenage girl brought the heat with a question that made Clark really think before giving her answer. What has been the hardest truth about yourself that you've had to face, not only as a player but as a person? The girl named Michelle asked. That is a really good question. I have never thought about that, Clark admitted. I'm so competitive and so emotional. At times that can be really hard. And I feel like finding a way to control your emotions has been something that I've always had to navigate, the Fever star added. Clark said that being fiery and competitive is why she's good at basketball, but also said that she realizes that's probably not always the greatest thing. Fans have seen that at times as Clark has battled with other players, and even with the refs on the court. She had that one incident go viral earlier this season where she beckoned to a ref to come talk to her, which, even if the official did say something unprofessional, wasn't a great look for her. She picked up 6 technical fouls in her rookie season, tied for second most in the league and one away from earning a one-game suspension. Even as she spent the second half of this season on the sideline, she's still gotten into it with the officials, like in this one-point Fever win over the Sparks from a couple of weeks ago. As the face of women's basketball, Clark has the weight of the world on her shoulders, and though it hasn't always been easy to manage her emotions, she'll get better at it as her career goes on. Maybe getting such an insightful question from a young fan is just what she needs to take that next step.